you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Second time round. Come on. How you doing, peeps? Welcome to M.A.D Reactions. And I tell you what, it's going to be a bloody bonkers reaction tonight because this is a crazy one. We're get me bloody words out. That we're watching tonight, right? This is Claws. Honest to God, this channel is just crazy. It's just crazy. If you like really scary, crazy sort of stuff, check them out. Claws. Please go to their channel, subscribe, do what you got to do, leave notifications on, and then boss you there whenever he drops anything in because you're going to enjoy this. Honestly, they, as I say, they're crazy, right? So Claws, you know, obviously it's the names in the clues in the name. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's one of them ones. So this is 30 scariest crocodile encounters caught on camera. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. You know, I love this sort of stuff, and you know, if you've seen, you know, if you've been watching this channel a while, you know what I mean, you'll know that I, myself and the girls, obviously, this is the other side when the girls go out doing their paranormal investigation, crazy, spooky stuff. But this side, M.A.D Reaction side, is where we do just anything and everything. We watch and react to everything and anything. Well, there are certain things I won't react to, but mostly anything. And this sort of stuff, it's just crazy. Absolutely bloody crazy. Like, the footage, are, you know, it's nuts. It's nuts. And I don't watch this, you know, if you've seen it before, then you'll know that I don't watch these videos until I'm watching them with you. Obviously, you see the first clips, you see what they are, like the clickbait side of it. That's it. That's all I see. So, yeah, by the looks of this, this looks nuts. I'm going to shut up now, right? And just, before I go, actually, if you haven't subscribed to us, please do so. It's all free, you know, and become part of this crazy asylum that we like to call it, where we're all bloody bonkers. Hence the name, M.A.D. Well, it's actually Michelle, April and Damien, but we are bloody mad. You know, seriously. They are, them two. They go out and what they do, it's just crazy. And actually, while we're on that subject, they've got a premiere tonight at 8 o'clock. So you got to, don't miss it, because it's mental. They done a live at this place. It's called the Ugly Mugs. It's in Old Town Banbury. And they done a live last week, I think it was. And it was really good. The live was quality. So, yeah, don't miss the premiere tonight. Seriously, it's going to be a good laugh. Honestly, got a lot of jumps. So look, let's crack on with this, yeah? 30, is it? Yeah, 30 scariest crocodile encounters of the year. Bloody hell. I mean, we're only in bloody February, so it's going to be quite a bloody naughty thing. Right, let's do this. I'm going to shut up and let's go on with it, yeah? Come on, let's do this, Claws. Snap, snap.
In Central Florida, two men tried their luck at catching a baby alligator from a pond when the nearby mother unfortunately decided otherwise. With the help of a net, one of the men approaches the water.
Who's a net? Help of a net? I can't see a net. Who's a net? With help of a net?
And manages to catch a baby alligator rather quickly. He attempts to seize control of it in order to show it to the camera when the unimaginable happened.
Mum's coming to get ya. I love it.
Man attempts to comment on the situation, but the angry mother alligator is not done proving her point.
Seriously.
That says everything. Did you hear? Did you hear that little noise he made? That?
Yeah, mate.
Get the out of here.
What was he trying to do?
We gotta get out of here, man.
Now seriously fearing for their lives, both men decide to quickly grab their gear and completely leave the area before anything bad happens.
I mean, that's just nuts. You know? Going to try and steal a baby crocodile or alligator, wherever they are. Crazy. You know? Where are you gonna have it when it grows up? Stick it down the blimmin'... What are they doing? Like in the sewers and all that? Naughty.
In Australia, a group of unsuspecting tourists had an encounter with a hungry saltwater crocodile that didn't quite go as expected. Everyone excitedly pulls out their camera after spotting the predator swimming toward their boat. In hopes to put on a show, the tour guide hangs a tasty piece of meat over the predator and tries multiple times to get its attention.
The crocodile's looking at that meat thinking, are you having a bloody giraffe, mate? I mean, look at the size of you, and you're teasing me with that little bit of meat. Isn't it? It's, I'm gonna fucking have you, John. I'm gonna have you.
What happens next is not what he expected.
And then they'll sort of stay away.
Holy mate! Bloody hell!
The tourists stopped recording and most likely went on with their day like normal.
I went and changed his trousers as well, I bet.
On a river in Florida, a man was out peacefully fishing on his paddleboard.
I've not seen the video. I've heard of this. I've heard this. Jesus, wow, who, wow.
A seemingly normal alligator encounter quickly turned for the worse. For the first half of the day, the man seems to be enjoying his time on the river and even manages to successfully catch a few fish.
Why would you go doing that in there on that? Seriously. I mean, you might as well just get a lilo, innit? Hey, crocodiles in there, mate. And you're laying on a bloody surfboard.
Unfortunately, things quickly take an unexpected turn when he spots an alligator swimming to his right.
Shit. See?
Alligator, you scared the piss out of me. Get out of here.
See what you doing? That
Oh.
silly little thing.
With the predator now coming towards him, he has no other choice but to fight for his safety.
Hey,
I wouldn't have stood up, mate.
beat it,
I'd
son.
crouch down at least. Crouch
Holy.
down, mate.
You are ready to fight.
Don't piss him off, mate.
He
He'll have
attempts
you off
to
that
paddle
bloody-
away, but the animal unfortunately refuses to back down so easily.
Bro, he is trying to square up. Hey,
Your food, mate.
I swear to God, if you bite my paddleboard, I'll be pissed.
Why have you, why would you
Get
be
out
on
of here.
With the
A bloody paddleboard. That's what they call it. In a fucking alligator, crocodile infested swamp, you're on a bloody paddleboard.
alligator now back underwater, the man grabs this opportunity and immediately paddles away while he still can.
Jesus Christ, man.
On a river in Texas, a man on a peaceful kayaking trip had absolutely no idea what he was getting himself
Holy
into.
shit!
At first, he had
Did you see the size of that dinosaur?
absolutely no idea what he was getting.
I mean, wow, right? You're in a bloody kayak. You know that's just like a surfboard with a seat. And that dinosaur gets in the water. The head alone is about as big as your surfboard.
Himself into. At first,
mate,
he
I mean,
appears to be calmly paddling down the river when the unthinkable happens.
The size of him. Look at the size of him. Holy shit, mate. He knows you're good to go, mate. You're ready wrapped like a blooming kebab. Jesus Christ. I'd be going so quick. The bloody boat would be out of the water and all you'd see was the oars. I'd be gone. Fucking hell, mate. Get the hell out of there.
Although
you weirdo.
worrisome, he still decides to continue on his adventure, but very quickly regrets his decision.
Look at the size of him. Jesus Christ. That could knock you out.
Unfortunately, the man stops
Knock you out your
recording
boat.
and most likely paddled away from the area altogether.
Your bloody ironing board with a little seat. You know, you shouldn't be in them sort of things in them sort of waters. It's not good. It gives my anxiety. Right.
Danny and his buddies from the Swamp and Stomp YouTube channel are on an average duck hunting trip in Florida where they didn't really expect much to happen. After a few hours of successful hunting, they unfortunately spot a huge alligator eating one of the poor ducks that was shot down earlier. Since they were just about to leave anyway, the man filming tries to cross the swamp to get to his canoe on the other side.
On foot. On foot. Sorry, but it's just bloody stupid. You know, on foot.
But the hungry predator refuses to let him go so easily.
The actual hell, mate. Wow.
After his first warning shot, the man continues to walk back towards his canoe when he notices that the beast is unfortunately still following him. This is when he decides to shoot his second shot in order to really prevent the dangerous animal from coming any further. Thankfully, it gives up on its hopes for a nice meal and quits following him around.
Hell, mate.
You can clearly see the impressive size of the alligator as he passes by it in his canoe. Let's just say that you wouldn't want a thing like that anywhere near you.
You know, like, why did he get out of his canoe in the first place? You know, that's just crazy. Absolutely bloody crazy. Standing in them sort of waters, mate, you're just, oh, silly sausage.
A few men's peaceful canoeing expedition quickly turned into a nightmare when their seemingly average crocodile encounter became a life-threatening situation. While paddling on the narrow river, the man recording jumps in fear after spotting a huge crocodile head
He's
popping out of the
huge,
water
man.
in the
Look at
distance.
the size of him.
Oh,
Holy shit.
He
He's
zooms
huge.
in to capture the sheer size of the animal when it suddenly disappears back into the murky water.
Get near the bank and get out of the water.
Coming around,
Oh, Joe, get out of the water, man.
Coming
Seriously.
this way.
You need to get out of the water. Because that's wider than and longer than your boat. Fucking hell, man.
The camera stopped.
Ooh, that made me pop a jump, that bastard. Whoa. Oh, it really did make me jump. You little tart. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was bloody coming. I just knew it. Oh, you little git. Oh, they make you jump. Bloody hell.
The camera stops recording, and what happens next, sadly, remains a mystery.
Shit. Woo!
A group of tourists on a boat
Bloody
had their
hell.
tour guide attempt to feed some hungry crocodiles when the unimaginable happened. After spotting the predators from the other side of the river, they decide to get a closer look and park the boat on the shore. Contrary to what most would do, the tour guide jumps in the water with a piece of chicken in his hands and tries to provoke the crocodiles to come closer.
What's wrong with these people? You think it's a joke, mate?
Yeah, I got this.
He finally gets their attention and proceeds to bravely feed them from up close while the terrified tourists are forced to watch.
Wow, that's loud.
Yeah, no, don't mess about with that, mate. If he lunges at you, you're bugging, mate. And you are...
Now, fearing for his safety, he jumps back on the boat, but still tries to continue the show.
He would be definitely up that shit creek without a paddle. Bloody hell.
Unfortunately, the lady recording isn't at all ready for what's about to happen.
Are you still filming?
Yeah.
Feeling like they've seen enough, the group decides to start up the boat again and leave the crocodiles alone before anyone gets hurt.
Yeah, or eaten.
While kayaking in the Ugandan White Nile River, these unlucky tourists had to fight for their lives against a ferocious crocodile. As the clip starts, we see the men viciously beating the water's surface with their rafting paddles in
Hang on a minute. Let's just scope the situation, right? They're in a swamping, bloody river, lake infested crocodile alligator thing, right? They got canoes, right? And to top it all off, to resistance is a rubber dinghy. A rubber dinghy is what is going to come and save you. Yeah. I think you got more chance in flying to the moon. No, I won't say that. Rocking horse shit. There you go. You got more chance of finding rocking horse shit.
An attempt to scare off the nearby predator.
Bloody hell. In the meantime, they've come round the back. That squeaky noise is air.
Believing that the animal is gone, the group of tourists stops hitting the water for a moment, but quickly regrets their decision.
Bloody hell, mate. Flipping hell.
When the paddle gets lost in the struggle, another member of the group quickly hands him another one to continue the fight.
He just bloody lost the last one, then give it to him. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, mate, I tell you what, that one a little while ago made me jump. That.
Luckily for the tourists, the crocodile backs down and swims away, leaving them to celebrate their victory.
Cool.
Near a river in Brazil, a group
We're only on 22. Honest to God. My heart's going ka-dunk.
of friends had a seemingly average crocodile encounter, unfortunately, take a very sharp turn. Initially, they try to maintain a rather safe distance from the predator as it begins crawling up from the water up ahead.
You need to get away from it, because if that runs at you...
Nothing seems out of the ordinary as they simply stand there looking at the animal when they suddenly look behind them.
Bloody hell, see? Sneaky. Come up behind you, mate, and bite your bloody ankles, that's it. You got to land on the floor. Look at the size.
Fearing for
That's
their
not very
safety,
big.
they all quickly begin backing up as the hungry crocodile starts walking right in their direction.
Yeah, because they can run quick. And if you're looking at them, so you've got to turn and, if you start running backwards, you fall over, that's it, your dinner. Bloody dinner.
Se nós não vamos.
Seriously, don't stop having a laugh with it, mate. Get yourself safe.
Ah, eu que tava aqui, ó.
With the animal staring them down, the group of friends just stands there observing it and eventually stop recording altogether.
Okay.
While fishing for tarpon in a Florida Keys golf course, a man received the greatest heart attack of his life when he least expected it. In the beginning, all seems well, and the fisherman goes about his business seemingly undisturbed. Out of nowhere, the camera turns to the right, and things take an extremely sharp turn. Hidden in the grass, a few feet away from the man, is a huge alligator waiting to attack.
Wow. Mate, you didn't even notice that. You didn't even see that. Bloody hell. Oi, you've got to have your eyes on the back of your nut, mate. I tell you, when you're living around that sort of stuff, ain't you? They're creepy little bastards.
All right, well, that's a crocodile over there.
Yeah,
So,
well,
I'm gonna get out of here.
After spotting the predator, the frightened fisherman immediately takes off running, but eventually comes back to show
I was running.
off the predator to his viewers from a distance.
Here's the crocodile. It's lying on the ground like a crocodile would.
It's crazy.
Not sure he
Crazy.
probably sees us.
Having seen enough, he thankfully leaves the area completely to continue fishing somewhere else.
I mean, I live in England, so it's like, I only see a crocodile if I put the TV on or go to a zoo. Actually opening your front door and seeing them outside, Like some people, I've seen some videos, they've come in their bloody house, they're sitting there chilling on the pool or something, and they've come into the... I mean, what? Bloody hell. It's crazy, isn't it? It's a crazy world we live in, peeps. But it's bloody beautiful.
An Australian man was out with some friends near a remote river in hopes to have some fun. Having tied a rope to a tree branch, he gets ready to swing himself into the seemingly safe waters. What happens next might shock you.
work very well, did it, mate? Oh my fucking good God!
The crocodile thankfully missed its bite. Now under shock, the man immediately swims back to shore and gets out of the water as fast as he can.
Did you see that? The cheeky little bastard crocodile. You cheeky bastard. Did you see it? Right? The crocodile, check this. He's looking at him like that. It's like, he doesn't just attack him. He actually waits for him to clock him and then has him. I mean, you know, what an arsehole. What an arsehole of a crocodile. I mean, look. Oh, yeah.
The crocodile thankfully missed its bite. Now under shock, the man immediately swims back to shore and gets out of the water as fast as he can.
Wow.
I have no doubt that this day scarred him for life.
Wow. I mean, there's not many people, let's be honest, there's not many people probably that's been in a situation where a crocodile or alligators, you know, and you've survived to tell the tale, I suppose. You know what I mean? Like in that situation, Jesus Christ almighty. Why are you jumping in the water when there's fucking crocodiles in there in the first place, man? Seriously? You're nutty.
While biking down a trail in Florida, a man came across a huge alligator that unfortunately didn't seem too happy about having a visitor. After spotting the predator from a distance, the man begins to sneak up on it from behind in hopes to get some interesting footage.
Christ, he's big. And he's not afraid of me at all because he's so big.
But, you know, they think, oh, he's just laying there. They can run. Them crocodiles, alligators can bloody run, man. I'm telling you, they can run. Seriously, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
I can't even pass him on the trail. Come on, move.
Now, just a few feet away from the enormous animal, he attempts to scare it off the trail.
Wonder what he's doing out here. Come on, move.
Catching the sun, mate.
Move. I don't know if gators are known for their hearing ability.
With the alligator still completely unfazed by his presence, the frustrated man becomes a little more aggressive with his tonality.
I know these things can turn around like really fast. Now it's hissing at me.
No, mate, leave him alone. Leave him
Come on.
alone. Yeah, leave him alone.
Now, desperate for a solution, he decides to try something different.
No.
All right, I gotta touch him.
No, you haven't got to touch him.
It's preordained I've got to touch a
No,
massive
you don't
alligator.
touch him. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. See? Bloody idiot. That tail.
Gator.
Here, gator. Not a fucking pussycat, mate. I mean, if that tail cracks you and lands on the side, you know, on your nut, you know, you're going to sleep. If that, you know, or at least putting you down so the crocodile can have some food.
Not trying to risk his safety any further, he decides to walk back to his bike and proceeds to carefully ride past the predator.
Wow, yeah, you're lucky, man. Bloody hell.
Near Grand Harbor, Texas,
Another
YouTuber
one.
Jordan
Another one on a
Armacott.
bloody surfboard with a seat. Oh, man, and you took your dog with you, man. What you doing? I don't agree with that, peeps. No, that's not right, you know. If anything, wobble, the dog goes in the water, crocodile's in the water. You ain't having a dog, are you? I'll tell you what, if that was my dog, I wouldn't be out there anyway, but I'd be jumping in, I wouldn't give a shit. I haven't got a dog, but if I did, I'd be in there.
Decided to bring his dog Arya on an exciting kayak
See what I mean?
trip.
You'd have to
Little
jump in the
did
bloody
he know,
water, didn't he?
those waters were unfortunately infested with hungry alligators.
Jesus Christ.
While calmly paddling around the lake, the man immediately pulls his dog away from the ledge as
damn
he spots
straight.
the head of an alligator poking out of the water, probably waiting for its chance to snatch poor Arya away.
Yeah.
Arya, come here. Arya, come here.
Get the bloody dog.
Come here.
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
I for real think that was a
Your
gator right there.
Your feet.
He attempts to leave the area, but is once again forced to pull his dog back after seeing another gator head
Bloody hell.
You better stay on here, girl.
See, the dog
Sit
will
down.
just want to dive in there, wouldn't he? He'll just want to, it's a bloody, I'll get him, Dad. Arrgh, and dives in the water, you know? No more dog. Shouldn't, that's just, no.
Sit
no.
down.
No.
Oh, yeah, stay. Stay.
Bloody hell, mate.
Yeah.
Take out, just
Now
breathe.
seriously fearing for his and Arya's
go on.
lives, he turns the kayak around and paddles as fast as he can away from those dangerous predators.
Stay
I
there,
hope
dog.
he doesn't go back there with his dog anytime
Flipping
soon.
hell, mate. No. Shouldn't go there with your dog. At all, mate. You don't put your dog's life at risk. You want to put yourself at risk, yeah, not your dog. No, I don't like
YouTuber
that.
Carson
Don't do that.
Rudd and his friends were on an average walk in nature when they spotted a large alligator that ended up being a little too curious. Not expecting much, they calmly walk around the park for a few minutes when they eventually come across a murky river. Rather quickly, one of the boys spots an alligator to the right and bravely crouches near the edge of the river in hopes of getting its attention.
It loves vibration. Back up, back up, back up.
Dude, you better back up.
Mate, you can burst out that
Now,
water.
just inches away from the alligator, the man for some reason remains in place as the curious predator suddenly begins crawling up towards him.
Christ, mate, don't be so silly, dude. Get the shit out of there. He'll have you, mate, and you'll be dinner.
3 feet away from him.
Not wanting any more trouble, they all thankfully decide to walk away completely and go back to their car.
Crazy. Absolutely ridiculous. Seriously. Seriously, people. Have a bit of respect for wild animals, yeah?
A
Seriously.
wildlife facility, an unsuspecting man realized he was being stalked after spotting a sneaky Nile crocodile staring at him in the water. In hopes to get a reaction, he decides to provoke it by throwing a stick in the water.
Crouching down is very stupid near the water's edge.
What do you think I am, a bloody dog? Throw me a stick. Arrgh. What are you doing? Fucking, I ain't no dog.
Thankfully, it decides to spare him and simply walks back into the murky river.
Yeah.
Australian YouTuber Last Cast Louie and his friends were out fishing some barramundi when they caught something that absolutely no one expected. After finally finding the right spot to fish, one of the guys almost immediately catches something that seems unusually heavy.
Yeah, good fish. Good fish.
Good fish, no, mate. No.
What do you got? What?
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, that's
Watch it
big.
come flying up
What just happened?
out the bloody water.
It just kicked and then just stopped.
They eventually begin seeing bubbles floating to the top, which leads them to unfortunately suspect the worst.
Look at the bubbles.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
cross.
God. Look at the bubbles, man. Bro, no, don't pull it up. Don't pull it up. Don't pull it up. Holy look at that! Oh, bro!
Having likely ate the fish that was originally caught, the crocodile now has the fishing lure completely stuck in its mouth.
Oh,
Refusing to risk hurting the animal, the boys decide that they will attempt to cut the fishing line as close to the mouth as possible.
Holy.
You're probably
man.
fine. I mean,
Understandably.
I'm no expert, but, you know, I don't know. Surely you could have just got a bit closer to that, couldn't you? Or just grabbed it? I don't know. I don't know. You end up losing. Don't go fishing with me,
Proud
mate.
of them.
You'll have no hands left.
Themselves, they simply move on with their day like nothing happened. This intense clip starts out with this man recording his surroundings before rope swinging into the water below with his camera in hand.
I just don't understand why people go kayaking in crocodile infested, alligator infested waters. I don't know. Why would you do that? That's really dangerous.
For a few seconds, all seems well, and the swimmer continues to record the clear water until this happens.
Wow. Oh my God, he's in the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Get out of the water. Move, mate. Move,
Immediately,
mate.
the frightened man quickly swims to shore and is luckily able to escape just in time.
Wow. Oh, bloody hell. He just stood there. See him? Just stood there. Fucking idiot.
YouTuber John Meslin and his son Cameron were at their local pond trying to have a fun fishing session, hoping that everything would go as planned. As Cameron catches his first fish of the day and tries to proudly show it off to the camera,
Good lad.
you can already begin to see the ripples in the distance from the approaching hungry alligator.
Dad,
On its, oh crap.
that's it. Throw him in.
Slipping out of my hands.
Quick, fish is gonna do one. Quick, get out the water. Get out the way.
Thankfully, the kid turns around at the last second and notices the incoming danger. I think they both know what would have happened if they hadn't spotted the predator in time.
Honestly, you could run up that bank. Get ya. You'll be in trouble. Yeah.
On the Adelaide River of Australia, an expedition took a sharp turn when a courageous tour guide tried feeding one of the largest crocodiles in the country from up close. The tourists turn on their cameras as the man can be seen splashing his tasty piece of meat attached to a long pole in the water to attract the crocodile's attention.
I mean, what do you reckon? What, 10 foot? 12 foot?
The hungry predator takes the bait and slowly swims towards the river's edge, where the guide continues to put on a show by teasing the animal with his pole.
I'm gonna get pissed off in a minute. Bite the pole and pull you in the boat
Now
in the water.
dangerously close to the boat, the guide carries on with his display by baiting the crocodile with more meat when things start getting a little unsafe.
He's eyeing her up, look. He's eyeing her up, look. Just thinking, this is how close I am. I can get a bit closer. I could get actually quite
The video, unfortunately,
That's what he's doing. He's eyeing her up, thinking, hang on a minute. I'll just play it cool.
ends there, and the tourists, most likely, just went on with their expedition.
Oh, bloody hell.
In Oak Island, North Carolina, a group of wildlife and police officers got locked in a face-off with a 10-foot-long alligator and tried to capture it. Watch how things play out. When the camera starts rolling, we see the animal on a very long leash being pulled out of a residential area by 3 officers.
I mean, what the heck? Did they just come out?
I mean, you know, look at the size of him or her.
While the animal does its best to escape, the men continue to pull it, and when they have it where they want it, they head over to their car to retrieve a huge metal container.
Looks like he's got something in his mouth.
Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking too.
Someone's probably someone's pet dog or cat.
Oh no.
After retrieving the container, the brave cops are once again forced to battle it out with the predator that refuses to go down without a fight.
Now.
Eventually, the highly professional experts manage to contain the reptile, and they transport it to their vehicle with hopes of reintroducing it to the wild.
Well done, lads. Well done. Round of applause for them guys. I do like it when you see wild animals getting treated cool, you know. They don't need to be horrible to them, like, you know what I mean? We all got to live in this world together. and they were here before us, so you know they got right away with us both.
A cameraman paid the price for venturing a little too close to an impatient crocodile. This nerve-wracking clip starts out with a tourist behind the camera spotting a crocodile resting on the shore and taking an interest in it. In hopes of getting a closer look, the person behind the camera takes a few steps closer, thereby startling the predator and leading to a horrifying event.
You know when they come out and sit on the banks and they get all their heat? It gives them energy. So they're going to be quick. You be careful. Be careful, people. Seriously. I mean, look how close you are, love. Just, you'll be in trouble. That's it. You're in trouble.
The clip ends abruptly during the attack, so what happens next is unclear. On the edge of a river in Costa Rica, a group of tourists witnessed something jaw-dropping when...
That's not very high, is it? That boat, look at that! That last crocodile that climbed up the side of that boat, any one of you, is a meal deal. Bloody meal deal, any single one of you. Look, you got one, you got there, you buy one, get one free there with Crocky, go on. I mean, look how low it is.
Their courageous tour guide tried feeding a hungry crocodile with his own hands. Before anything, the tour guide taps the record button and then casually walks up to the riverbank in hopes of attracting the crocodile's attention.
What a fool. What an absolute fool.
Everybody then sees the head of a crocodile poking out of the water as the courageous man starts feeding it some pieces of meat.
He's edging closer to you, mate, so he can bite your leg, mate.
With the huge predator right in front of him, the tour guide, for some reason, stays just inches away from its mouth as it keeps staring him down.
Oh, listen to that. Don't be stupid, man. What does he think? He's a bloody crocodile whisperer.
Everyone on board spends...
What is it? Crocodile whisperer, is it? Crocodile whisperer? Dog whisperer, isn't it? Crocodile whisperer. He's going to do like Crocodile Dundee, yeah. All that sort of malarkey. Fucking yeah. Gone. Gone.
The next few moments observing the crocodile, but the guide eventually starts walking to the boat and stops recording.
Yeah, get on the boat or I'm going to bloody leave you here, mate. Don't be such a knobhead. Get on the boat.
Australian YouTuber Last Cast Louie and his friend decided that it was a perfect day to go out and catch some fish. After arriving on an island, they begin looking around in hopes to find the perfect spot. Eventually, they come across a remote billabong and decide to settle there for the day.
See how he was just like, we don't have that issue over here in England. We just go, oh yeah, we'll sit here, yeah, we'll sit over there, yeah, we can sit here if you want. We can actually sit fucking anywhere, wherever. Over there is at. You know? Because you can be sat down without realising it. You've got a bloody crocodile or an alligator right next to you. So you're going to lose your legs.
After multiple attempts, they finally manage to catch a fish, but unfortunately struggle to get it out of the water safely.
You get a group of English geezers going finding a lake like that. God, they're bloody lovely. Yeah, right, first one in. Come on, last one in's a dickhead. After a few of them, they'd be straight in there.
Leon's hooked up to a barra. Decent size. Don't snap that, don't snap that. Drag it along. Walk it. We've got to be so careful of crocs right now. If we're not careful, there's going to be a croc that's going to come and grab us soon.
As Louie approaches the water to grab the fish with a stick, you can clearly see the head of a terrifying crocodile poking out and staring them down. Still, thankfully unharmed by any of the predators, they put the fish back into the water and try to catch a few more.
Wicked.
A few minutes go by when Louie spots the bubbles of a crocodile swimming in their direction, most likely waiting for its chance to attack.
Yeah.
Just there. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. I'll try to zoom in. Definitely a croc.
Bloody mental.
Making its way across here, straight towards us.
Absolutely mental.
So creepy.
Luckily, they both realize that staying there is too risky and decide to call it a day. I can't even begin to explain how lucky those two got.
Sure. That's the thing, you know. If you don't know where, you know, if you're sort of an English person or something going to a different country and you see a nice lake and stuff like that, and it's bloody warm, it's like, yeah, cool, have some of that. Let's get in the lake. You know, because in England, that's what we do. If we see a nice lake and you with your mates out the weekend, you're out, you know what I mean, a little bit of a picnic or something. Yeah, let's have a dive in the lake. I mean, have a little splash about. All good. Can't really do that over there, can you? Because none of us will be getting out of the water.
While boating around somewhere in Indonesia, two locals came across a huge crocodile that unfortunately didn't seem to be in a very welcoming mood. Initially, the video starts off after one of the men spots and decides to approach a huge crocodile up ahead, lying harmlessly in its nest.
Oh my God, mate.
Ayo. Makan dulu ya.
Many minutes go by without anything crazy happening as the locals remain in their boat right next to the predator, all while casually having a conversation.
That crocodile could just, you know, jump and land on him. Absolutely land. Oh.
Masih dirayu Rizkanya.
Sini ayammu.
I don't think
Makan
the
dulu,
crocodile
yuk.
speaks Indonesian.
Masih merem lu.
Eventually, though, things suddenly take a dangerous turn when this happens.
Nah, turun kok. Cocok.
Luckily for them, the crocodile seems uninterested in the men and swims away in the
Oh my God, look at the
murky
size of
river.
him. My Lord, that was a good 10, 12 foot, wasn't it? Easy, do you reckon? 10, 12? 14. You're gonna need a bigger boat.
A YouTuber Blue Gabe was out setting crawfish traps with his kids when he got a little too close to a seemingly safe swamp. Not expecting anything bad to happen, they go about their day like normal and manage to successfully place some traps in nearby ponds, all the while avoiding any trouble. At some point, they come across a little swamp and decide it might be a good spot to place a trap as well.
So I think I'm gonna come over here and put this trap right here, which is a little shallow.
No.
But I want to just put it right
No.
there.
No.
Oh my
No.
God!
See?
You think I'm joking? My drone's right there watching me. We never knew she was there.
Still in shock, he thankfully manages to retrieve his trap safely and proceeds to move around the puddle in hopes to locate the alligator with his stick.
I just rubbed the stick the whole length.
She must be tucked up in that back corner.
Yeah.
Now, fearing for his kids' safety,
Wow. Wow. That's a big wow. Bloody hell's bells.
She must be tucked up in that
Wow.
back corner.
Now, fearing for his kids' safety, he decides that it'd be better for everyone if they went on with their day somewhere else before anyone gets hurt.
Because mum and dad and everyone's too busy dealing with the bloody little pond with a fucking dinosaur in it. When brothers and sisters could, you know, walk up behind you and have you. So, get in the truck.
While canoeing down a river, a girl is stunned by a rather bizarre interaction between her brave ferryman and an enormous crocodile. At the start,
That was that same guy. Look,
interaction between her brave
same guy. That was just a minute ago. Mate, look at the size of him. Look at him. I mean, his head's not much bigger than his bloody nose. You know? Flipping hell. It's like a fucking armoured truck.
ferryman, and an enormous crocodile. At the start, the journey is pretty uneventful, but as soon as the pair spot a humongous crocodile approaching at an alarming speed, things take a more interesting turn.
Ah, laju banget. Laju banget. Kenapa, Pak?
Di sana. Ayo, apa? Ayo.
Diteruskan ya, habis berjemur.
Ayo.
Upon reaching the canoe, the predator turns around and appears to start swimming away, but unfortunately comes back a few seconds later to grab a snack.
Hati-hati dulu. Nah, teman-teman, berkat doanya teman-teman juga mungkin ini. Tadi kami.
This geezer here, I bet he's been coming. Oh, fucking picture of me, look. All there is just a geezer sat on a boat feeding the crocodile. But I bet this bloke has been feeding him for ages, like years. What do you reckon? Years. So he knows him now. Hello, John. Hello, John.
The brave man continues to feed the huge animal with his bare hands for a little while when things take a chilling turn.
Masih makan?
Look, want some more, look.
After exhausting his basket of meat, the ferryman bids his newly found friend goodbye and continues his journey.
That is how you get a little bond going, you know? You let him touch him, didn't he? A little touch on the head. And then, you know, a few days' time he'll go back, feed him again, might get a couple of touches. By the end of the week, he's like, hello. By the beginning of the new week, he's like, hello. He's gone, mate, because the crocodile's got him well looking looked up. Come and jump on, mate. Come and have a cuddle.
In Silver Springs, Florida, two men on a calming kayaking adventure regretted paddling so close to a huge alligator. At first, they spot what seems to be a younger alligator minding its own business to the right of the boat. They simply pass by it like normal and proceed to look to their left.
Yeah. That's little,
For some reason, the man decides to lower his camera into the water right next to the predator. He thankfully manages to pull his hands out safely and proceeds to film the enormous beast as it unfortunately begins approaching their boat.
Mum and Dad and little baby. Ooh. Oh, just taking them out for a little swim. Gonna get munched
Fearing
up.
for their safety, the men decide to slow down the paddling and simply let the alligator swim ahead on its own.
They're just naughty, aren't they? They're just really naughty. God damn, they're scary.
On a river in
Bloody hell.
Florida, two siblings rented a kayak in hopes of having a relaxing day when the unimaginable happened. At first, everything seemed to be going perfectly as they both appear to be enjoying their time paddling around the water. Unfortunately, things take a rather sharp turn when the man recording spots something lurking in the water near them.
Oh my God. Look at the size of him. You're touching him. No, don't touch him. Don't touch him because if he moves, you're going to tip the boat over. It's not even a boat. I shouldn't even called it a boat because it's not a boat. It's a bloody kayak. It's a surfboard with a seat.
Luckily for them, the alligator didn't seem to want any trouble, but they still decide to paddle away, just in case.
Jeez, no, man. This is crazy. I don't
Buffalo
no.
Bayou in Texas, YouTuber The Fish Whisperer and his friend were out fishing some...
The Fish Whisperer. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the Crocodile Whisperer a minute ago. I wonder if they know each other.
catfish when they caught something that no one would have expected. Initially, everything seems to be going according to plan as they manage to catch a fairly large one and proudly show it off to the camera. Eventually, they move to a completely different spot of the river and go on with their business when the man recording suddenly catches something that seems unusually heavy.
Oh, that's a big cat. Giant catfish. Oh my god. Freaking gator. Oh my gosh. That's like a it's like a 7-footer.
Confused about what to do next, he pulls the gator towards him and attempts to film it from closer to capture some interesting footage.
God, that's crazy. Pull it back up one more time.
You can't stop pulling on it, man. So you can get a bloody picture.
There's our dinosaur.
Do you know what I mean? Got a big hook for his fucking neck. Oh, it's fucking really hurting him. Like, pull him up a bit so I can take another picture of him.
For the weekend.
While discussing their potential options, something unexpected suddenly happens to the fishing line.
Got a little. Well, he broke me off. Look, he bit through that. That's crazy.
They thankfully manage to escape that situation unharmed and simply move on with their day like normal.
Crazy how people go.
The group of friends ended up being the unfortunate target of a rather large and aggressive alligator. Initially, they begin recording after spotting the predator poking its head out of the water right next to their boat motor.
Oh, he's biting, he's going, oh, fucking, I'll tell you what, mate, you think you're funny? Yeah? I'm going to chew on your bloody engine, mate. Let me see you go anywhere. That's it. He knows, he's thinking, I'm going to bite them tubes, them pipes. Their engine's going to stop working and they're going to be out this water, on the water, without being able to get home. Dinner waiting for you, mate.
Trying to avoid any confrontation, they attempt to drive away from the alligator when it, unfortunately, decides that it won't let them go.
You ain't going nowhere. Look at that. Come on, grab him.
Still shocked by what's happening, the men continue to drive around for a little bit when the animal once again decides to come back for more.
Go! Ah, that was cool, man. That was really cool. Well, that was 30 scariest crocodiles caught on camera. What do you reckon? That was pretty. That was pretty nice. Honestly, God, there was a few there that proper made me jump. That's for sure. Proper made me jump. And I don't, you know, I do get that jumpy feeling, you know. But it's like, oh yeah, I do like that. I do like it. The unexpected, you know. So as I say, look, this channel, Claws, has got some crazy content. Absolutely crazy content. So please go and check them out. Subscribe to their channel and leave your notifications on. And then, you know, you'll be proper happy when they drop the vids in. Because their content is crazy. I've said that word loads tonight, haven't I? Because it bloody is. It really is. Anyway, peeps, look, let me know what you thought of that one, yeah? And let me know if you want to see some more Claws, yeah? Yeah, lovely jubbly. Yeah, anyway, look, let me know what you thought of that one, please. Please hit those likes for me, yeah? I really appreciate it if you could hit those likes for me, ladies and gents. Really, really, really do. And I'll have another one for you tomorrow, all right? But you take care of yourselves, all right? Take care of each other. Stay blessed, stay safe, and stay scared, all right? Lovely jubbly. Right, seriously, thanks for joining me. I really do appreciate it. You know, honest to God, I really do. And on behalf of myself and the girls, you know, we all love you. And make sure you're there tonight, 8 o'clock, all right, for the premiere, yeah? Lovely. Also, quickly, while I'm at it, all right, there's a geezer called Fletch, yeah? Friend of April's. Listen, mate, I'm not going to say, you know, she told me what the situation was with you. And listen, my love and thought and prayers are with you, my brother, okay? So look, God bless you, my friend, all right? Take care of yourself. Everyone else, love you all. God bless. Take care. Catch you on the next one, all right? Wicked.